Self-development is the ongoing effort to improve our capabilities and character, driven by a desire to reach our potential. Yet, simply spending time on a skill doesn't guarantee improvement. Many hit plateaus despite persistence. This is where deliberate practice, as defined by psychologist K. Anders Ericsson, becomes vital. It's a structured methodology, transforming mere repetition into significant advancement, making it highly relevant to genuine self development. Unlike naive practice, mindless repetition, or even purposeful practice, otherwise called as goal oriented but potentially lacking rigor, deliberate practice is a demanding, focused approach designed to systematically push beyond current abilities. Applying its principles is the key to unlocking substantial growth in areas we wish to improve upon. Deliberate practice hinges on several core components working together. It requires a well-defined, specific goal for each session, targeting a narrow aspect needing refinement. Intense focus is crucial, eliminating distractions to fully engage mentally. Critically, it relies on immediate informative feedback from a coach, recordings, data, or careful self-monitoring to identify errors and guide adjustments. A key element is consistently operating just beyond one's comfort zone, tackling challenges that are difficult but achievable, where errors become learning opportunities. Finally, it involves repetition combined with refinement, analyzing feedback from each attempt, modifying the approach, and repeating the cycle to hone the skill. This methodical process of goal setting, focus, feedback, challenge, and refinement drives improvement far beyond typical practice. Consider Anya, a young violinist struggling with a difficult concerto passage. Naive practice, playing the piece repeatedly, yielding only frustration at the tricky bars. Applying deliberate practice, her specific goal became mastering just those bars. She isolated them, practicing slowly with intense focus. Her feedback came from recordings and a metronome. She pushed her comfort zone by gradually increasing tempo only after achieving perfection at slower speeds, using errors to guide adjustments. This focused repetition and refinement transformed the passage from impossible to fluid, demonstrating how targeted, methodical practice creates results. An anecdote about Raj, a manager fearful of public speaking, further illustrates this. His initial naive practice, reading slides aloud alone, did little. Applying deliberate practice, his specific goal became reducing filler words such as and ah. He practiced short segments using video recordings for feedback to count fillers and assess clarity. Joining Toastmasters provided structured practice and crucial external feedback. Each speech was a chance to push his comfort zone, consciously pausing instead of using fillers. He meticulously analyzed evaluations as well as feedback to refine his approach for the next attempt. This systematic process led to tangible improvements in clarity as well as confidence that unstructured practice couldn't achieve. The relevance of deliberate practice to self-development is broad because it provides a universal framework for improvement. Applicable whether honing professional skills like coding, personal skills like communication, or creative pursuits. It turns the vague wish to get better into a concrete process. Identify weaknesses, focus effort, seek feedback, embrace challenge, and iteratively improve. This builds discipline and resilience, normalizing errors as a part of learning. It shifts self-development from passive knowledge, the consumption of passive knowledge to be precise, to active, effortful skill building. While demanding precisely because it requires operating at the edge of one's abilities, deliberate practice provides the intensity needed to overcome plateaus and achieve meaningful growth. In essence, deliberate practice is about strategic, focused effort, not just hard work. Its emphasis on specific goals, intense focus, immediate feedback, challenging execution, as well as constant refinement distinguishes it from less effective forms of practice. For anyone serious about self-development and achieving genuine, lasting improvement in any chosen area, understanding and applying these principles is indispensable. It provides the engine for driving meaningful progress on the path towards realizing one's potential. Thank you very much for your time.